Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the cage here at Pioneer High School for tonight's junior varsity basketball contest. Let's meet the starting lineups on the visitor side of the scoreboard. From Bourbon, Indiana, the Trojans from Triton High School. A 5'8" sophomore, number 3, Blaze Hensley. A 5'8" freshman, number 10, Jameson Swanson. 5'10", and a freshman, number 12, Levi McFarland. And a 5'11" sophomore, number 20, Colton Large. And a 5'11" freshman, number 34, Max Johnson. Head coach of your Trojans, Mr. Caleb Option. Let's stand up, get on our feet. Let's welcome the home side of the scoreboard, our very own Pioneer Panthers. 5'8", the junior, number 14, Xander Bullock. 5'8", sophomore, number 20, Lane Welding. 5'10", the sophomore, number 22, Brody Howard. A 5'11" junior, number 33, Juan Solano. And a 5'9" junior, number 44, Jackson Merritt. Head coach of the Panthers, Mr. Joe Williams. Professional officials for this evening's contest are Mr. Dave Stradlin and Mr. Ron Cook. Pioneer foul number 44, Merrick, his first. Johnson will shoot 2. player enters the lineup for the Panthers. Foul. Number 20, Large, his first foul. Arnett enters the lineup. Trey. Minor foul number 33, Solano, his first foul. McIntyre for the Panthers.
got restarted. So every now and then we do plants and make the score for it.
Jersey violation on track results in a technical foul. Player will shoot a pair of free throws. Pioneer foul, 31 McFadridge, his first foul. Johnson will shoot two. Pioneer foul, 33 Solano, his second. Large and Kinley return for Triton. Chevron is line for the Patriots. Three-point basket, Wood. Three-point basket, Hensley. Timeout, Pioneer, a full timeout. Jump ball, possession, Pioneer. McFarland return for track. Triton foul number 20, Large, his second. Swanson returns for Triton. Triton foul number 10, Swanson, his first foul.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
And I think it just died.
Pioneer ball will start the second half. Basket at large. lineup for the Panthers. That's by the Marlins. Pioneer foul, 13 player, his first foul. Large will shoot 2 shots.
Player highlighted, you can at least see his stats across.
Shetland is the lineup for the Panthers. Arnett returns for Triton. Timeout, Triton. A 30-second timeout.
It's a big one though. Did that go? No, I guess. Yeah. Could have sold him that.
Pioneer foul, 14, Bullock. His first foul. Swanson will shoot 2. Welker and Erickson enter the lineup for the Panthers. Three-point basket from Carlin. Triton foul, number 22, Arnett, his first foul. Large returns for Triton. Jones enters the lineup for the Panthers. Triton foul number 3, Hensley, his first foul. Triton foul number 22, Arnett, his second foul. Johnson returns for Triton. Hensley will shoot a pair. Three-point basket, Swanson. Timeout, Pioneer. Shot ball possession, Triton. Technical foul number 20, large, his third foul. Blair for three. Pioneer foul 33, Solano, his third foul. McFarland wants to line up for Triton.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance.
Yeah.
We're good.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure.
All right, welcome everyone to the cage here at Pioneer High School as Triton gets ready for their second conference game of the year as they get ready to take on the Pioneer Panthers. Pioneer comes in 1-2 after their first game. This is their home opener of the year. Their first game was at Northwestern. Then they had the tournament there against Lewis Cass and Logansport, where they split those 2 games there. And Triton coming in after a kind of a win the other night against LCA where, the scoring kind of went away, and I know there's some frustration out there, but they still found a way to win that game. It was a very tough defensive game there by LCA, but Triton comes in 3-1 on the year. Of course, for them, they're 13-4 all-time against Pioneer. They have won only 4 times here at the pit in that 18-game series. Coach Grove's 10-1 against them. The last time these 2 teams met last year was Triton won 56-47. Talking about that game against LCA, they came out on fire. 24 points put up in that first quarter, Kenny, and then after that, but for me watching, it's just the shots just went away.
Well, I know you was be able to go over there to watch that game, but then they kind of needed that game for a turnaround because of that very tough game up there at Northwood. Just that length and strength up there. Just not beat them down, but it's just a little different look. So that kind of gets you back on where your weaknesses are to work on. So then get that LCA win. So then you take that on throughout the rest of this season.
Well, and then Lakeland Christian got in within just a few points. They started working themselves back into the game, and then you flip around. But then Triton, that 13-point, they pulled away there in that fourth quarter. This is a team that knows how to close. I think that kind of a stress, that adversity. How do you handle when the games are close like this? I mean, we saw them handle against Plymouth.
Yep.
They picked up the win there. Yeah, they went and played a very tough Northwood team. Didn't quite get the win there they wanted. But yet this group here, I think that was a game where they kind of realized defensively how tough they were. Of course, over here, looks like the cheerleaders are a prayer circle before the start of the game, which kind of an interesting thing over here to our left.
But, yeah, that's that Plymouth game, is that close, tight game. Lead wasn't very much at all, 3 to 5 points pretty much to that game back and forth. But as it come into that final stretch, just that didn't panic, just went to work and pulled it out.
And like I said, things weren't quite going their way. And it was a deal where, how do you answer it? And they held their composure at the right time. I mean, they did the right things. And once the game kind of where it was kind of where it needed to be. But this is a group with a lot of things to work on here. But tonight, another conference matchup for them here early this season. Their first one's against Oregon Davis to start the year as Pioneer gets their home opener. And we'll be about 30 seconds away. We'll have the national anthem followed by the starting lineups. And after that, we'll be back right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Would everyone please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Welcome back here to the cage for tonight's varsity contest. Let's meet the starting lineups. On the visitor side of the scoreboard, a proud member of the Hoosier North Athletic Conference from Bourbon, Indiana, the Trojans of Triton High School. 5'10" and a junior, number 4, Landon Patrick. 6 foot and a senior, number 5, Dante Workman. A 5'9" and a junior number 10, Julian Schwanson. 6 foot and a junior number 20, Gage Riffle. And a 6 foot senior number 33, Tanner Whitquilla. Head coach of the Trojans, Mr. Jason Groves. Let's stand up, get on our feet. Let's welcome the home side of the scoreboard. Another Hoosier North Athletic Conference, our Pioneer Panthers. Standing 5'11", and he's a senior, number 10, Mr. Aiden Quillen. 5'8", the junior, number 11, Micah Rains. 6'1", and a senior, number 23, Lucas Perry. 6 foot and a sophomore, number 24, Shiloh Ryan. And a 5'10" senior, number 32, Noah Miller. Head coach of our Panthers, Mr. Darren McKaig. Our professional officiating crew tonight, umpires Mr. Mike Pullington, Mr. Matt Gomer, and head referee Mr. Ryan Ely.
All right, the starting lineups out there for both teams. Of course, tonight, Emmy and O'Hara alongside me here this evening. Kenny Barnhart, the Hall of Famer, Ryan Limmer, Silas and Caden running our sideline camera and social media for us tonight here on the Triton Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSAA Champions Network. As these two teams get ready to square off. Swanson tries to lead it down, but it's taken away there by Noah Miller, and back go the Panthers. So Triton turns it over in their first offensive possession. Quickly on the drive there is Michael Rans. He'll attack, and it's going to be a little bit of some contact there, and he'll go to the line for 2 as Triton picks up their first foul.
So Riffle's going to pick up the first foul of the game.
That'll send Micah Rans to the line for 2. That one's on the way and good as it tickles the twine, and that's our first point of the ball game. Of course, Pioneer, this is their first home game of the year, first conference game of the year. Next one on the way, hits the back iron, and Tanner Whithoyo fighting with Ryan there, but it couldn't quite bring it back. Pioneer back on the attack. Quillen with the basketball, tries to thread the needle, but Triton knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay right here with the Panthers. Pioneer, a very tough group. I mean, every single time these guys, when we watch them play football, but these guys here very tough with the basketball. You got to be on point tonight. As the fadeaway jumper by Rans is off the mark. Triton with the rebound. Here we go. Swanson tries to leave it, but Triton didn't quite. No little miscommunication there. Goes out of bounds. But they'll hang on to his Pioneer. Knocks the dead ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Triton just got to focus just a little bit here. I think they're trying to get a little bit ahead of themselves.
Patrick tracks it down. He'll set it. Coach Groves calling the play. Get a little more of a zone defense look from the Panthers. That one gets knocked out of bounds right in front of the student section. Workman settles in, leaves it for Patrick. Trying to reset. Workman to Riffle. He'll drive the baseline. They're going to get a foul call on the Panthers. Be their first team foul.
So Ryan's picked up the first Panther foul.
Patrick scanning from his own baseline, triggers it, now finds Riffle in the corner. Up on top to Swanson, works it to Tanner Whithoyo. A little over a minute gone. Triton's looking for their first points of the ball game. Riffle from 3 from the corner. Counted the assist to Dante Workman. Right on cue, Triton gets on the scoreboard. Rans with the basketball, across the timeline, works it to Miller. They'll work it back and forth. Goes to Quillen here on the near side. Back to Miller. Perry fighting through, skips it, knocked by Patrick. The two players collide, the ball still live. Panthers recover.
Yeah, Patrick, just those long arms, just got the fingertips on it.
As defensively is about as good as it gets at the point guard position. Miller with the basketball, stops on the baseline. Here comes the double team, kicks it out to Quillen. Quillen tries to feed it to Perry, reverse land, blocked by Dante Workman. And the Panthers going back to work here. Quillen with the behind the back dribble. Him and Patrick fighting for it. The ball's live on the floor, but underneath by himself with the attempt is up and no good there for Shiloh Ryan, but a foul call. And that's on Riffle. That's 2.
And it is.
So Triton's leader in points on the season will have to take a seat with those 2 fouls here. Just over 2 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Yeah, that aggressiveness is going for the loose ball, but getting that foul.
Gage is 35% from beyond the arc this season. A guy who provides a lot of spark offensively and defensively with his energy. His leadership on the floor as Jaden Overmeyer checks in on behalf of him.
Yeah, 3 minutes in the game and 2 fouls.
Next one connects there. Ties it up at 3. Patrick setting the play in motion. Works to the right side up on top to Workman. Now goes to Overmeyer. Swanson on the left wing. Up on top to Jaden. Now he'll drive. Hands it off to Patrick. Back to Overmeyer. In the corner. Working tightly against Micah Rands. Finds Patrick cutting through traffic, but a foul call on the floor. This might be on Quillen. It awaits a second team foul on the Panthers.
Yep, and it will be Quillen's first foul.
So Patrick triggers the inbound. Goes to Workman, top of the key. Patrick curling away in the paint, finds Tanner Woodhoyo. Bank is closed, gets his own rebound, still closed, and a foul call on the rebound. Be a third team foul on the Panthers.
And Rands picked up his first foul. So the officials calling this very tight start in this game.
So Triton now going to give it reset. Goes to Overmeyer, works away from the screen to the corner. Rand stuck to him. Goes to Swanson. Pioneer going to change up and go to a man defense look. Overmeyer in the corner. Patiently scanning. Now finds Patrick. On top to Swanson. Doyle fakes it left, works it right to Overmeyer, top of the key. Now hands off to Workman. Patrick drives. Goes to Swanson, outside to Overmeyer. Working real tough against this Pioneer.
Yeah, I say it's just
Pioneer defense is really good.
Defensive battle.
Patrick pull-up jumper from the elbow. It's good. Rands with the basketball. Pioneer has not changed her lineup thus far. Rands with it. Now goes to Perry. On top to Miller. Quillen with the up fake. Pull up from 3. Can't drop it in. Rebound to the Panthers. Miller fades away. Blocked by Tanner Woodhoyo. And he gets the loose ball and back go the Trojans. Swanson top of the key. Spinning. Leaves it for Patrick again. He'll try the dribble drive. Good feed down to Tanner Woodhoyo. Banks open and one opportunity coming for Triton. A good assist from Landon Patrick.
So Miller picked up his first, but Pioneer's fourth team foul already just halfway into this first quarter.
Landon Patrick, that was a great pass. Had to thread the needle, but good physical play inside by Tanner Woodhoyo. Can't get 3 points the old-fashioned way. Ryan with the rebound, and back go the Panthers. Quillen with the basketball. Drives right, kicks it out. Miller working against Jaden Overmeyer, and he knocks it out of bounds. And Jaden going back to that LCA game, he had 5 points there back-to-back, and that really kind of sparked this team offensively against the Cougars when they kind of went into a little bit of a shooting slump there for a little while. Hit a big 3 in the corner, and once that lid was lifted, things started to come quickly for Triton. Up on the scoreboard. Perry now. The Pioneers going to have their first substitution of the ball game. Perry in the corner. Working against Dante Workman. Workman knocks it away, and Triton comes away with the steal. Up the floor, Workman, one-on-one, fast break attacks, banks open. The assist to Jaden Overmeyer. And a timeout, a 30-second timeout being taken by the Panthers. As checking in for them after the timeout will be Mason Shaver and Brody Howard will be coming in the ball game for them. You know, Pioneer kind of was hanging in there, was kind of going back and forth. The physicality obviously on display. These guys are tough. I mean, we obviously see them during football season. They're strong, they're tough. For them, just got to keep fighting.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job down here on the defensive side. I say that they're extending it clear out and making it Triton having a hard time getting that ball moved around as easily as they want to. But yeah, they're just staying right on there. You're not getting them great looks to even get a shot off.
And with Triton having a plethora of shooters and athletes all over the place, really spreads the floor and really spreads the defense out. And that's why you see those really nice passing lanes opening for guys like Landon Patrick to Tanner and really opening things up underneath.
Yeah, even when Tanner does get the ball underneath, you know, he just doesn't get the room to maneuver around.
So Pioneer doing a nice job defensively. Need the offensive side to work with them. It's Howard inbounds it. Triton going to pick him up in the full court. Quillen with the basketball. Howard with it. Now to Quillen. Quillen up the floor. He sees a lane. He'll drive.
Nope.
They're going to say a foul on the floor on the Trojans.
We're back here before he's even going up. So Tanner Whithoe is going to pick up his first, Triton's third team foul.
Workman tries to knock it away. Ryan with the basketball. Out to Quillen. He'll drive. Stops on the free throw line. Pull-up jumper in the mid-range. It's good. Panthers strike right out of the timeout. Overmine left wing. Catch and shoot three on the way. Can't drop it in. Perry with the rebound. Quillen with the basketball on the right wing. Goes to Perry. Ryan top of the key. With Caden Large, Brady Wood, and Wayne Reichert checking in on behalf of Woodhoyo, Patrick, and Overmeyer. Miller back in the game, as is Rands for the Panthers. They come off for Ryan and Perry. They get a break. Large top of the key. Kept that pivot foot planted.
That was close. Good look underneath.
Reichert, he traveled before he got the shot. Caden Large planted really well, kind of like that planter we saw on the way down here on the ball game.
Yeah.
It's wintertime, and it was planted.
It was planted. It was just sitting right there on the side of the road. Like it was just turned off and walked away.
Miller top of the key, hands it off to Quillen. Quillen drives, but then a foul call on Triton. They'll pick up their 14th foul.
Yep. So Dante Workman's going to pick up his first. But yeah.
Coach Darren McKaig in his 5th season calling out the offensive set for his team on the floor. Miller works it to Rance, directing traffic. Goes to Howard in the corner. Shaver now trying to get some movement going down in the paint as him and Wayne Reichert are battling. Quillen setting it up. He'll roll to the right, working against Dante. Workman's got some separation. Pull-up jumper from the baseline, no good. And Caden Large gets the rebound, but lost it out of bounds. And Jason Groves running a foul call. A lot of contact there. Triton not getting the foul call. Oh, they say went out of bounds off the Panthers. It was Workman trying to split. Minute 35 to go here in the first. Swanson down to Riker, puts it on the floor, gets stopped there by Shaver in the paint. Kicks it out Brady Wood. Swanson now setting it up. Now goes to Caden Large. Pioneers going to set onto a zone defense. Swanson for three. Counted the assist to Dante Workman. And Triton 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. Next, Dante Workman with the defensive board. Workman crossed the half-court line. Leaves it for Swanson. Swanson stops on the right wing. Goes to Reichert. Back to Swanson. Deep three again for Swanson. Can't drop it in high off the rim. Wayne Reichert comes in and gets the rebound. And Jason Gross said, hey, hold for the final shot here. Wood now goes to Workman, but Wayne Reichert, boy, went home and almost took the roof off with that rebound. Showing why he's a tough guy underneath. 6 seconds on the clock. Swanson attacking with the runner. Can't get the friendly spin. It's a loose ball. Reichert at the buzzer. Can't drop it in. And Triton now takes a 12-5 lead in to the second quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be back here for the second quarter right after this.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium.
All right, second quarter about to get underway. As Brady Wood, Swanson, Patrick, Woodhoyo, and Workman, the 5 out there for Triton. Of course, tomorrow, good luck to the Triton FFA crops judging team for their state contest.
Yep,
I believe they're down there overnight tonight.
Yep, Rockville, they've got a competition, kind of a warm-up tonight, and then get the big state competition tomorrow.
Howard, Rands, Ryan, and Miller and Perry out there for the Panthers to start the second quarter. Trailing by 7 here on their home floor. Rands in the corner. Triton going to turn up the pressure, really looking at a trap defense. Tipped by Workman. Triton's got it. Leads up the floor. Landon Patrick, cruise control, up and in. Dante Workman with another assist. He's got 3. Miller on the left wing. Up on top. Patrick's got him fighting Rands for it. Trying to change up their look on defense. Let Patrick be the man up top. That very aggressive style defense, and that's exactly why he takes it away. Patrick steal up and gets the basket. And Pioneers will use their second 30-second timeout. They'll have 3 timeouts remaining. But that's what makes Landon Patrick so dangerous. He's quick down the floor, but then the steal in the basket. But Dante Workman doing a good job facilitating the offense as well.
Yeah, that Patrick, when he's out there, just that long reach, just enough to disturb and then get a hand on the ball every now and then. And usually if you're open up at the top end like that, you're pretty much one-on-one all the way to the end to get those 2 quick baskets.
You know, for trying the tough thing was Riffle going out there quickly with those 2 fouls. But since then, this group here really battling hard for what you see. I mean, they overcame that adversity right there, but yet
they've always been able to. Always been able to throw somebody in, not have anybody drop off.
And Landon Patrick's so smart. Against the LCA game, I had an opportunity just to listen to him talk on the floor and run this offense and be a leader on the floor. Landon Patrick, an impressive young man out there for this Trojan team. Rands with it on the outside. Goes to Perry in the corner. Rands, they'll work it around the perimeter, changing up their look on defense. Miller for 3 from the corner. Can't drop it in, tipped around, gets his own rebound. Rands with the basketball. Now he'll attack. Kicks out to Perry, the lefty for 3 in the corner. Can't drop it in. Brady Wood, the freshman, with the rebound. Patrick trying to split the defense. Finds Dante Workman. Kicks it out. Rands rips it away. He gets the steal. Up the floor to Quillen. Behind the back pass to Ryan, and it's lost when Triton touches it and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Triton got back there underneath that basket just to keep that open shot from happening.
Pioneers showing they can run the floor just as good. Out to Miller, lays it for Rands. Skips it to Quillen. One stops in the short corner. Jump pass on over to Perry. Straight away, kicks it out to the wing. Rands now drives. Lays it for Ryan in the corner. He spots up for 3. Counted from the corner for Ryan.
That's the first 3 to drop for Pioneer.
Cuts the lead in half. Brady Wood with the up fake, the freshman for 3. Answers right back. Brady buckets. Out to Miller. Up on top. Perry with the basketball. Quillen now. skips it high to Ryan in the corner. Rands, my goodness. Quillen, deep 2 on the way. Count that one. Both teams trading baskets on these last 2 possessions. Patrick going to turn it up. Now finds Swanson the left wing. Goes to Workman. Feeds it down, but Miller knocks it away. Mason Shaver to check back in the ball game. He'll come in for Perry. And Landon Patrick to trigger the inbound. Patrick scanning patiently, finds Swanson in the corner. Gets it ripped away there from Rands. And back go the Panthers in a hurry. Rands in transition, finds Miller. Kicks it out to Quillen. Quillen drives against Landon Patrick. Pull-up jumper in the side of the lane. Can't drop it in. And Dante Work with another rebound. And Jason Groves going to slow the offense down and let him reset. 5 minutes to go here before halftime. Workman on the left side. Hands it off to Brady Wood. Woodhoy with the basketball. Now finds Workman. Skips it to Swanson. Corner 3. Magic Swanson for 3. The assist to Dante Workman again.
4 of 6 behind the arc for the Trojans.
And with those shooters really stretching the floor, makes it easy for that offense to be facilitated by this seasoned group, and Patrick going to get called for the foul. First foul here of the second quarter for either side.
Yep, and that's his first.
A whole host of Panthers checking in. Howard, Perry, and also checking in is Lucas Collins. And Overmeyer checking in for Dante Workman. Caden Large checking in for Landon Patrick. So both head coaches taking time to put some fresh legs out there on the floor as Howard gets the inbound for the Panthers. Goes to Rands. Out of Collins. They're patiently trying to let their offense take shape. Howard top of the key. Tight defense by Brady Wood, the freshman. Really putting some pressure on Brody Howard. The runner up for Quillen. Can't drop it in. And Tanner Woodhoyo collects the rebound. Swanson up the floor. He'll attack in the full court, coast to coast. But Swanson can't convert. Perry with the rebound.
That was a good look there. Just noticed nobody picked him up. Just took it right on in. Just couldn't get it to drop.
Perry he'll take that outside look if you give it to him. Perry with the dribble drive. Hands it off to Howard. Out to Quillen. Deep 3 on the way. Hits the front iron, short of the mark. Overmeyer with the rebound. Swanson now goes to Brady Wood. Overmeyer on the left wing. Swanson for deep 3. Can't drop it in. Large with the rebound and going to get it ripped away, and a reach-in foul called on the Panthers.
So Perry's got to pick up his first. Pioneers first for the second quarter.
And Patrick back in the game on behalf of Julian Swanson. And I believe Ryan back in the game for Quillen. Trying to get rid of it. Running out of time. Up high to Large. Knocked away from Rands. 2-on-2. Fast break for the Panthers. Rands takes it himself, and Caden Large denies the look at the basket, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Large picked up his first. Trojans second.
And Dante Workman to check in after this first free throw. Pioneer been there. Oh, go ahead.
Rands was there earlier. Just hit 1 of 2.
Team shooting 3 of 5 from the charity stripe here in his first half. Tanner Woodhoyo gets a break as Dante Workman checks in for him. Lineup unchanged for the Panthers. Ryan's second free throw connects on the friendly roll. Patrick setting it up. Zone defense now for Pioneer. Feeds Large in the high post. Kicks it out quickly to Overmeyer in the corner. Good ball move by Triton as Patrick attacks and a reach-in foul on Pioneer. Their second team foul.
So Ryan's going to pick up his second, team second.
Swanson checks in for Brady Wood. Skips it to Workman across the way. Up high, alley-oop, too tall for Workman. Turnover for the Trojans. It was there. Jason Groves wanted it too.
Yep, you could see it was set up, but yeah, just a little too high to fingertips for Workman to get on it.
Dante, he can elevate and he could jump and change the light bulb, but that one just a tad too tall on that attempt. Quillen goes to Perry. Out to Howard. 2.5 to go before halftime. Quillen the left wing to Ryan. He'll drive. Kicks out. Perry catch and shoot. Corner three. Count it. The assist to Ryan. Trying back the other way. 8-point ball game. Swanson. No work it around as the zone defense being played by Pioneer. Covering the floor well. Now to Workman. Throws it, knocked away by Pioneer. Back to go. Trying to make it a two-possession game here. Out to Howard. Perry working against Dante Workman. Howard in the corner. Throws it behind Ryan. He tracks it down. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Back iron, no good. Patrick gets the long rebound. Up the floor, Swanson goes. Goes to the corner, high for Overmeyer. Works it back, and they'll reset the offense. Workman gets it, kicks it out to Caden Large. He'll drive the baseline, pull-up jumper. Hits the window, but bounces back into the hands of the Panthers, and back to go. Inside a minute to go now before halftime. Perry going to hold and reset, but Dante Workman to come out and try to trigger some pressure here. Back to Howard. Howard leaves it for Quillen, gets caught in the corner, but finds a way out of it. Collins out to Howard. Good offensive possession here for the Panthers. Letting their offense take shape. But Triton right there with the intent, matching the intensity on defense.
You're just not going to let them stand out there and kill some time.
Good ball movement thus far for the Panthers. Perry spins, backing down, driving into Workman, pull-up jumper, draws the foul.
So Workman's going to pick up his second.
Perry settles in.
He hasn't been to the line yet this evening.
First one connects as it tickles the twine. Brady Wood and Tanner Wood-Hoyle check in. Miller and Rands check in for the Panthers. Quillen talking with head coach McKaig. Perry hit the first, connects on the second. Lead now down to 6.
Yep, 3 seconds to get this in and get something off.
Patrick, and it gets knocked out of bounds. It stays right here with 0.3 of a second on the scoreboard.
It's going to be barely a touch and heave.
See what they draw up. Up high, it goes up, it's tipped, and that'll do it for the first half. Triton leads 22-16 as they put up 10 points, but Pioneer won that quarter by putting up 11 here in the second quarter.
Let's see if we got, actually, nope, haven't synced yet.
Triton opened up the season against Oregon Davis, where they picked up their first conference win, then a big win against Plymouth, and they lost their first game to Northwood just a few days later after that, but then picked up another win against Lakeland Christian Academy to start this week. As the stats look like they're just one to take just a little bit of time, be a little stubborn trying to get over there.
Might have to get them later.
Okay, well, we'll work on that. We'll get those stats for in the second half. We'll be back here for the second half right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
To a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back, everyone, here to the cage as Triton leads 22-16, our first half stats, Kenny.
Yep, we got it there for Pioneer. Perry and Ryan each with 5, Quillen with 4, Rands with 2. Ryan, there's two fouls, and then you got about 4 other players there just with a single foul, so nothing big on the foul sides on there. For the Trojans, Patrick and Swanson each with 6, Riffle with 3, and then Wood with 3, Workman with 2. But big thing there, Riffle picked up those 2 fouls early in that first quarter, so set out a lot of those times there. But then Patrick and a couple others only having a single foul. Trojans got to the line, just 1 attempt, didn't get it to drop in. Pioneer had been 6 of 8, whereas on the 2 points there, Triton 5 of 11. Pioneer just 2 of 10. Behind the arc, though, biggest thing here, Triton's got hit twice as many, 4 of 7. Compared to 2 of 7 in the turnovers there. Trojans with the run and gun a little bit there, did 7 turnovers to Pioneers 3.
So just under a minute before halftime, I mean, yeah, like what you're seeing for both teams. I know for Pioneer, just need to start getting that ball to drop in the basket, but trying doing a good job defensively and offensively. They're really handling the pressure well.
Yeah, they're just really working at it. They're a little more turnovers than what you really want to see for the Trojans, but they've been pushing it hard, trying to get the ball underneath, and sometimes then Pioneers been able to just swat it away and come back down.
So tonight in the Hoosier North, Argus is at Winamac, so 2 conference games tonight. So Argus have been playing Winamac for the first time in conference play. Carroll, we saw, was at Caston on our way down here tonight. North Judson's at Rochester, and of course you got Triton and Pioneer here tonight. So Triton and Oregon Davis coming in tonight was the first conference game of the year. So now we're going to start seeing those conference games trickle in as we near the end of 2024. Of
course, that was kind of interesting. You know, Triton first game starting out as a conference game with Oregon Davis. So
it's kind of tradition to start that.
Yep.
That would be in the first game of the year.
Right there before Thanksgiving. So, but yeah, just start with a conference and get her opened up.
So both sides will start with their original starting lineup of the ball game, as Triton will start with it. Second half now underway. Workman rolls left, goes to Swanson. Now to Woodhoyo. Backdoor. Dante Workman passed this a little bit behind him. Couldn't quite track it down. And Triton turns it over in their first offensive possession here of the second half. Triton averages about 10 points per quarter, about 20 points in the second half per game. Quillen on the right side now goes to Ryan. To Perry. To Miller. 3-pointer on the way. Back iron, no good. Patrick with the rebound. Triton in transition now. Pushing the ball. Now they'll slow it down and reset. Swanson thought about it. Pioneer back in that zone defense. They used it well in the first half. Riffle, of course, back in after those 2 fouls, and Triton throws it away. Dante Workman rips it right back, goes up with it, and gets it to drop in, and Triton gets the first points here in the second half. Nice play by Dante Workman to stay with the play. Quillen with the up fake. He'll drive inside the 3-point line, kicks it out to Miller. Now to Perry on the right side. Tipped by Dante Workman again. Workman going to try to take the first 2 baskets of the second half and gets them both to drop in. 2 steals, 2 baskets. Dante Workman here to start the second half.
Yeah, and that gets him up just 6 points now.
Rand's pull-up jumper hits the side of the backboard, no good. Triton back the other way. Dante Workman on the right wing, looks for Woodhoyle underneath, battles, kicks it out, Riffle, corner 3 on the way, can't drop it in. And Triton going to call for an over back foul on the rebound.
So Woodhoyle is going to pick up his second, team's first.
A quick conference with Coach Groves on his way back to the floor for Tanner Woodhoyle. Tanner averaging double digits. And pretty tough in the rebounding department as well. Miller kicks it out to Quillen. Quillen got Patrick to leave his feet. Patrick knocks it away. Ryan pull-up jumper on the way. Can't get the friendly bounce. Riffle with the rebound. Patrick working against Quillen, but puts on the brakes. Nice control of the body for Landon Patrick. Goes to Workman, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, and all 6 points scored here in the second half. They all belong to Dante Workman.
That's one of those things when you got somebody that's just catching fire, keep fanning the flames.
And the Pioneer will take a full timeout. They will have 2 full timeouts remaining here in the first half. But Triton, you come out, 6-0 run to start the second half. After, Pioneer won that second quarter, Triton needing to get back in and try to win this third quarter to try to climb here as the game goes on.
Yeah, they're Triton over that second portion of that second half. The second quarter just kind of slowed it up a little bit, let Pioneer kind of get back into it. Like I said, at one time it was almost a 2-possession game there. They could have got a 2 to drop. So now then, I think Pioneer's just seeing Triton starting to catch on again, so we're going to have to make some adjustments to slow them up.
Well, Triton's got one more game on this 5-game road trip, and they can go back to wearing white uniforms for a couple games.
Yeah. See, that's what, next
Thursday or Friday. There's Saturday.
Yeah, no. Yeah, for Winnemac, but we're on Bethany Christian.
Bethany Christian, that's on Tuesday.
Yep, next Tuesday.
I was talking about we get to be at home again.
Yep, but yeah, that's the 20th, which 2 good games to be that night.
2 good games. We're going to have to keep tabs on a couple of that day.
Yep. See how the snowball.
Between 2 Indiana schools in the college football playoff next week.
Yep, with that going on.
And Perry, out of the timeout, triggers the inbound. Goes to Miller. Out to Rands on the right side. Knocked away. Dante Workman knocks into the Panther bench. Perry now going to inbound on this side of the floor. Slaps the ball, sets it in motion, goes to Quillett. Rand scanning. Looks for Ryan in the corner. Quillen working against Landon Patrick. Goes across the way to Perry. Now to Ryan in the corner. He'll drive. Fakes the handoff, kicks out. Perry hit it a 3 earlier. Lost his dribble. Dante Workman fights for it and takes it and rolls out of bounds with it. But Triton, good defensive stand there. Dante Workman has just simply been dynamite here in this second half.
He was going for the ball, made sure he kind of swung around so he didn't cause a foul, trying to at least maybe hold the ball and maybe tapped it back in, but didn't quite get possession of it.
Trying to change up their matchup, and they're going to get a foul call on Triton.
Swanson's going to pick up his first, team's second for this third quarter.
Quillen goes to inbound. Scanning from them his own baseline. Goes to Rands. Hill drive, splits the defenders, can't get the friendly roll. Tipped around, and Patrick comes away with the defensive rebound. Jason Grove slowing down the offense. It's Patrick setting it up. Swanson scanning the floor, waiting for Whithoy on the right side.
McFadrick and Shaver enter the lineup for the Panthers.
Workman had not been to the line this evening.
Gets 3 points the old-fashioned way. Of course, on the season, 75% free throw shooter. Continues success from the line there on that 3-point opportunity. Patrick knocking it away through the legs of Swanson. A diving effort there by McFadrick. Keeps alive in 10 seconds on the Panthers. They turn it over as Triton's tenacious defense continues to be productive here in this second half.
Yeah, they wasn't able to grab the ball in possession, but then just the timing ran out.
Workman wants it back off the inbound, hands it to Riffle. Now to Adhoyo, to Dante Workman, leaves it for Swanson underneath the layup, no good, but a foul call on the Panthers underneath.
Foul, Pioneer 15, Shaver, his first foul. Swanson will shoot a pair.
Isaac Quintana to check in after this first free throw. The front iron, and he'll check in for Whithoyo. Interesting spot for Quintana. Very tough, strong player. Very fast, very, very athletic. Swanson again corrects, splits the difference at the free throw line. 1 for 2 on that trip. Ryan knocked away Landon Patrick. Quillen fights through. Now they got the numbers the other way, but lost as Riffle splits the defenders and a foul call there going through.
So Ryan picked up his third.
Perry and Howard checking in. Both checking the game. Ryan stays out through those 3 fouls. Workman back on the inbound, leaves it for Patrick. The Triton offense going back to work here. Quinton on the left side, leaves it for Workman. Alley-oop. Couldn't quite convert.
That's Workman's first miss of the whole evening.
Howard leaves it for Shaver. Out of Quillen. Quillen driving, stops, sends it to Perry, and Workman again fighting for the basketball.
Yep, you say Workman must have been out of bounds when he touched the ball.
Workman's been hungry all night defensively. Goes to Ryan. Working at Swanson. Trying in a man-to-man defense. Shaver leaves it for Howard. Riffle tries to get the steal to go the other way, but Ryan goes down to Shaver, lost it, bounces off him, goes to him. And Ryan gets the basket to drop, and the Pioneer lifts the lid here in the second half. Swanson on the right wing, up on top to Patrick. Now to Riffle. Patrick rolls left. Backdoor closed. Swanson with it. Goes to Workman. Quintana wants it underneath. Goes to Patrick. Patrick spinning out of trouble. He'll drive. Kicks it to Riffle. Three-pointer on the way. Can't drop it in and out. Pulling back the other way. Ryan lost his dribble. Swanson will continue to apply pressure, leaves it for Quillett. Quillett with the ball fake, spinning into the lane. In the paint, fires a shot but can't drop it in. Gets his own rebound. And a foul on the floor called on the Trojan. This is on Riffle. It's 3.
Yep. So Riffle's going to pick up his third. Team's third.
Rands checks in, and 4 Triton players check in. Woodhoyle, Caden Large, Brady Wood, and Jaden Overmeyer all checking in for Triton. That last dead ball sequence. Triton with their largest lead of the ball game here, 14.
Yeah, that's not right. It was at 16.
Oh, was it 16?
Yep.
Yeah,
I have to tweak my code.
Goes to Shaver off the inbound. Draws the foul, but can't get to convert.
So Whithoyo is going to pick up his third, so second Trojan and 3 fouls.
Shaver banks in the free throw as Tanner Whithoyo comes off the floor. Swanson now in. So trying with a smaller lineup. Shaver again, rattles it home. Cuts the lead to 12. Large down the corner. Waits for Workman by himself up top of the key. Leaves it for Swanson. Back to Workman. Three-pointer on the way. Can't drop it in. Caden Large trying to track down the rebound and does, but Howard comes away with the loose ball. And back of the Panthers. It goes to Rands. He'll drive out to Perry, but tipped by Workman, goes out of bounds.
Workman likes this side of the defense because anything the ball's over here in this corner, he's getting it swatted out and causing a lot of disruption.
Active hands on the floor for him. Now Miller checks in for Perry. Poked in the eye.
Yeah.
Get that back under control for him. Miller in the corner. Goes to Rands. Leaves it for Ryan. Off the dribble, goes to Howard, straight away, 3 on the way, can't drop it in. Overmeyer tips it, Workman rips it away, and Brady Wood tips it to Dante Workman, back to the Trojans. Swanson goes to Brady Wood. And a foul call on the floor. Pioneer picks up their 14th foul.
So Ryan's going to pick up his 4th.
They're going to leave him out? Well, no, they're not.
Yep.
Lucas Collins now to check in. As does Quillen as Dante Workman gets a much earned break. Large banks open off the assist from Swanson from the baseline. On the inbound. Back to a 14-point ball game, inside a minute to go here in the third. Triton got the lead early and hasn't looked back. Rand's now driving against Swanson. Shaver in the lane. Goes with a shot up and in and traffic and drops it in. Good play there by the big man. Up to Overmeyer. Triton now going to hold for the final shot of the third quarter. Pioneer going to try to force the issue here. Screen by Large. Patrick goes to Swanson. Now to Brady Wood, the freshman. Back to Swanson. Pull-up jumper from the mid-range in the elbow. Can't quite connect, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Triton leads 34-22.
So that third quarter there, Triton put up 12 points. Pioneer put up 6.
Well, that all thanks to Dante Workman.
Yeah. He's got
catching fire.
11 points so far.
Game high for him, for everybody.
Yep, leading all scorers. Next one back would be Swanson and Ryan, each with 7.
And Dante Workman, he looks to score, but he looks to make his, and what's been fun to watch about Dante the last 4 years is how he's developed as a leader. And kind of on the floor, you talk about a team-first guy, that's exactly what Dante Workman is.
Yeah, he likes the aggressiveness of going to the basket, but then he knows if that draws defenders to him, that means somebody else is open, so he can dump it off, or if they stay away, then he can at least get a shot off. So, like I say, a team leader looking for the best possible scenario as the whole thing lines up.
Well, and defensively, knowing he can create some opportunities for his own teammates, that's something there that's real spectacular to watch. But this whole group does that. They look to set their teammates up. Do a lot of things really nice. Okay. So we'll see here as this fourth quarter about to get underway, trying to pick up their second conference win of the year. Pioneer trying to defend their home floor for the first time this season. Quillen, Rands, Shaver, Collins, and Miller, the 5 out there to start the quarter for the Panthers. Swanson, Patrick, Workman, Overmeyer, and Brady Wood, the 5 out there for Triton here to start the quarter. Rands works left, now goes to Quillen. Shaver sets the screen. Pick and roll not there. Goes out to Rands. He'll drive. Pull-up jumper. Fades away and drops it in. And Pioneer strikes first here to start the fourth. Patrick now with the basketball. Goes to Swanson. Back to Patrick. Down backdoor. Shaver tips it to Work. Good job by Shaver again. He's made some nice plays here recently. Rands now at the logo, sets the offense. With Hoyle and Riffle to check in next dead ball. Goes to Miller. They'll work it around the perimeter. Collins fakes it, goes out to Quillen. Now to Shaver. Shaver drives and a foul call on Triton.
Probably going to be on Patrick, somewhat reaching in there. No,
Riffle and Woodhoyo do check in.
So Patrick picked up his second.
On behalf of Overmeyer and Brady Wood. Knocked away from no other than Dante Workman. Leaves it for Riffle. Oh, the over. Oh, I don't know. Riffle was across the half-court line from this angle. Maybe all 3 points of contact were not across for the official. Frank turns it over.
Yeah, did Riffle have his feet, both feet had touched on cross before he?
I don't think they had.
So. Yep.
Quillen shot off the mark. Dante working with another rebound. And a foul call on Quillen in the full court.
That's going to be his second, team's first.
Ten points separate the two teams. Backdoor Riffle up. Woodhoyo collects the assist. Gage Riffle with a nice drive to the basket. Rands gets it. And Patrick fighting for position.
Yep, Patrick picked up his third.
Picked up 2 fouls here in this fourth quarter. Out to Shaver. Shaver drives. Workman draws the charge. And Pioneer not happy with that one. And Dante Workman has just been a force here in the second half.
You know, it's what you have those games where everything just clicks, everything flows, everything just works. That seems to be his night tonight.
Hands it off to Swanson. Ryan to check in with those 4 fouls. Next dead ball for Pioneer. And Perry as well going to the scorer's table. Woodhoyo now goes to Patrick on the left side. Workman top of the key. Works against Shaver and a foul call on the Panthers.
So Shaver's going to pick up his third, team's third.
Perry and Ryan back in the game. Riffle the inbound to Workman. Back to Riffle, fadeaway 3. Count it! The mailman delivers from the corner on an assist from Dante Workman. Riffle with 5 points here in the quarter. He was fading away with that one, too. That was impressive.
Yeah. Caught it and just get back out of the defender and let her rip.
Trying changing up their look on defense. Feeds it down. Woodhoyo knocks it away. Riffle back to Swanson. Triton in transition now. Down to Woodhoyo. Underneath, runs the floor. Goes up with it. Can't get it to drop in. Miller with the rebound. Goes to Quillen. Scanning the floor quickly. Collects his dribble. Kicks it out. Howard for 3. Count it! On the assist from Quillen. As he's going to pick up Patrick in the full court. Riffle now off the drive, underneath, reverse lay, and it's Purdy and drops it in. What a move from Gage Riffle. Howard down the outside, goes to Quillen. Miller for 3, can't drop it in, and Gage Riffle gets the rebound. Swanson up the floor. He'll try the drive. Throws it, and Ryan rips it away from Dante Workman. Quillen back to the other way. Halfway gone here in the fourth. Triton's still largest lead with 16, correct?
Yes. We're right at the 14 mark right now.
Perry with it. Deep three for Quillen, in and out. And Tanner Woodhoyle gets the rebound. Triton now rebounding Pioneer from IR count 23-12 here tonight. Swanson on the far side. Slowing it down, Workman goes to Patrick, using some clock here. Patrick down the middle, kicks it out, Riffle again, corner three. Can't drop it in. Woodhoyo, put back is no good. Can't get his second rebound there in that sequence. And Triton's going to take a 30-second timeout. Their first timeout of the game. JV won earlier tonight by a score of 46-11. Leading the way was Jaden Arnett with 9 points, 8 points for Blaze Hensley, 7 points apiece for Jamison Swanson and Max Johnson, and 5 points for McFarland, Large, and Brady Wood.
Yeah, that game, that is a team effort. They just handle the ball, unselfish. There was a sequence there. I think every player touched the ball within probably 15 seconds. Just worked that ball around and just found the right guy that just had lost his defender and was wide open. I mean, they just play a good team ball.
And they move the floor so effortlessly. It's a lot of fun to watch. Triton lineup unchanged. I believe Rands checked in a moment ago. It's Rands, Quillen, Shaver, Perry, and Miller, the 5 out there for the Panthers. Pioneer with 2 timeouts remaining, Triton with 4. Rands with the basketball, top of the key. Works it to Perry. Now to Quillen, goes to Miller. Now to Shaver. Shaver backing down Woodhoyo, lost his dribble. Hands it to Rands, goes with the runner, contested, and Patrick gets the rebound. Up the floor, Swanson. Woodhoyo out to Patrick. Here comes the trap. And a timeout for Jason Gross where the ball was lost. They'll try and use both their 30-second timeouts. They'll have 3 timeouts remaining, all full timeouts.
Yeah, Pioneer throwing that trap in here and just kind of caught Triton off guard just a little bit. Didn't get guys in the right spots, so Jason gonna get them adjusted back to take care of that.
So Pioneer back all 3 back-to-back games for them conference play as they'll be at North Miami tomorrow, and then on the 20th they'll host Argus.
Yeah.
Then another tournament for them. As some of these holiday tournaments at the end of the year. It's hard to believe 2024 is just about over.
Yeah, it's just been pretty fast.
Before quick, just double check with Coach Groves. After the timeout there, lineup's unchanged. Patrick working through, hands it to Swanson. To Patrick in the corner, down to Workman with the up fake. He'll go up and gets it to drop it.
Gets him to 13 points.
In the corner, Quillen. To Miller, swings it around to Perry on the far side. 3 on the way for Miller. Can't drop it in. Woodhoyo tips it to Swanson for the rebound. Back to the Trojans.
The biggest thing is Triton to watch where that trap's coming, get the ball out of there before you can't move it.
Swanson with it. Triton continues to work the ball. Riffle in the corner. He'll drive. Works out to Patrick. Minute and a half to go here in the fourth and final quarter. Workman feeds it. Whithoyle on the way, but the rim denies the 2 points. Rans back the other way. Knocked away, Landon. Patrick with the steal. Patrick, coast to coast. Cruise control, it's in.
Now that's the largest lead, 18.
Perry with the drive in the paint, stops there, gets up to the basket. They can't drop it in. Inside a minute to go now. As Triton looking to pick up their second conference win. Their third win against a 1A team this season.
Keep possession of the bowl trophy.
Yeah, that's right. The big conference.
I can see it down there, but I can't get a shot of it.
So it did get brought.
Does it have a special case?
Oh, yeah.
Work on the outside.
Maybe they left it at home.
Just saying, there was a college team that forgot the case, and they brought a trophy this season. And Triton going to win here, 4-1 on the season, as they will defeat Pioneer 45-27. Here in this one, a team effort, but Dante Workman was dynamite here tonight, here in the second half. Pioneer will fall to 1-3 on the year. But this is a group defensively, a very tough group, and that offense is going to work for them. This is a group that's going to be very tough as the season goes on. All going to get better. Good defensive effort by them, just couldn't quite get the offensive side to really convert for them here this evening.
Oh, well, we lost that really quick.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even get a chance to get the
I wrote it down.
final score. We'll have to, we can pull that down. Yeah, they killed the scoreboard really quick, so we got it over here.
And there's your stats.
So for Pioneer, Ryan with 7, Perry with 5, Quillen, Rands, Shaver all with 4, and Howard with 3 for the Trojans. Workman 13, Riffle with 10, Patrick 8, Swanson 7, Wood 3, Large and Whithoyle each with 2. Team stats. Triton didn't get to the line very much, just 2 of 4. Pioneer quite a bit there, 8 of 10. 14 of 25 on the 2-pointers, shooting 56%. Pioneer 5 of 20 at just 0.25%. Behind the arc though, Triton 5 of 12 at 42. Pioneer 3 of 13 at 23%. And then turnovers there, 13 to 10.
So Triton going to pick up, as we said, their 4th win of the year, stays 2-0 in conference play. They'll have one more road game on December 17th at Bethany Christian.
Oh,
and then one more.
Got the picture of the trophy.
And there's the trophy. It stays with the Trojans.
Yep, get to take her back home.
So that being said, we're going to hang it up from here from the cage. We're going to tour down and head home. Hope everybody has a good weekend. And with that being said, my man Duhara with me tonight was Kenny Barnhart, the Hall of Famer Ryan Limmer, Silas and Kate. And until next time, remember the Trojan way.